Here's a 1,000-word article, Part 2, continuing the story titled, Mark Wahlberg storms off Jimmy Fallon's show after heated clash, Part 2. The aftermath of the alleged confrontation between Mark Wahlberg and Jimmy Fallon continues to dominate entertainment gossip circles, even as official sources remain silent on what truly transpired behind the scenes. What began as a typical late-night appearance reportedly spiraled into a tense exchange that left the audience stunned, and sparked a wave of speculation across social media. The lead-up to the clash. According to several circulating accounts, Wahlberg appeared on The Tonight Show starring Jimmy Fallon to promote his latest film project. The atmosphere was initially lighthearted, filled with laughter, anecdotes, and playful banter typical of Fallon's hosting style. However, insiders claim that tension began to rise when Fallon made a series of jokes referencing Wahlberg's early career and his transformation from the rapper, Marky Mark, to a Hollywood A-lister. At first, Wahlberg laughed off the remarks, keeping his trademark charm intact. But as the jokes persisted, the tone reportedly shifted. Fallon's light teasing may have struck a nerve, particularly when he brought up Wahlberg's past controversies and tough upbringing in Boston, a topic the actor has publicly stated he doesn't like to revisit. What happened next remains unclear. Some audience members allege that Wahlberg's demeanor changed dramatically, leading to an awkward pause in the taping. "You could feel the energy drop," one alleged witness posted on social media. "It went from laughter to complete silence." The heated exchange. If the online accounts are to be believed, Wahlberg directly confronted Fallon on stage, asking him to keep things respectful. Fallon, known for his quick humor, reportedly tried to defuse the situation with a joke, but that only escalated the tension further. Wahlberg allegedly stood up, removed his mic, and said something along the lines of, "I'm not doing this," before walking off stage. Several social media posts claim the production was momentarily halted, with Fallon and the producers scrambling to determine whether to continue taping. Audience reports differ. Some say Wahlberg returned after a short break, while others insist he left the building entirely. NBC has not issued any public statement addressing the alleged walk-off, and there's been no official footage released to support the claim. Still, fans have been relentless in trying to uncover the truth, dissecting every clip, still image, and supposed leak that surfaces online. Social media frenzy. Within hours of the alleged incident, hashtags like #WahlbergFallon clash and #Mark storms off trended across X, formerly Twitter, and TikTok. Amateur videos began circulating, most of them blurry or cropped, purporting to show Wahlberg exiting the stage. Some of these videos have been called into question, as editing inconsistencies suggest they may have been altered or taken from older appearances. Nonetheless, the rumor took on a life of its own. Fans on both sides began debating whether Fallon crossed a line or whether Wahlberg simply overreacted. One viral post read, "Fallon always jokes, but Wahlberg isn't the type to play around about his past. You could tell he was uncomfortable." Another countered, "These celebs need to chill. Fallon's just doing his job. It's all fun." The intensity of the discussion even drew commentary from entertainment analysts. Some pointed out how the story reflects a growing sensitivity in celebrity interviews, where the line between humor and disrespect is increasingly blurred. Industry reactions. Other actors who've appeared on Fallon's show have chimed in cautiously. While none have confirmed the incident, several hinted that the host's comedic style can occasionally catch guests off guard. One anonymous Hollywood publicist told an online outlet, "Fallon's producers usually brief guests on segments and jokes. If something went off script, that's when problems happen." Meanwhile, Wahlberg's team has remained silent, offering neither confirmation nor denial. This silence has only fueled the speculation. Some fans argue that the lack of response suggests something did happen, while others say it's evidence the rumor was blown out of proportion. Entertainment reporters note that Wahlberg's image has evolved significantly over the years, from street-tough rapper to serious actor and producer. A public meltdown on live TV would not align with the controlled, disciplined persona he's built. Yet, given Wahlberg's reputation for authenticity, the idea that he might stand up for himself during an uncomfortable moment isn't entirely out of character either. Fallon's controversy history. Jimmy Fallon, despite his friendly image, has faced his share of behind-the-scenes controversy. Over the years, reports of tense work environments and occasional guest discomfort have surfaced, though the host has typically brushed them off or addressed them with humor. Critics argue that Fallon's "everything's funny" approach sometimes clashes with more serious or private guests, especially those with tough personal histories. This alleged incident with Wahlberg, true or not, has reignited the conversation about boundaries in talk show entertainment. How far can a host go in poking fun at a guest's past before it becomes personal? Fans demand answers. As days pass without official clarification, fans are left to fill the silence with theories. Some believe the clash was staged, a publicity stunt to promote Wahlberg's new film. Others claim NBC has edited out the controversial segment to protect both parties' reputations. Still, there are those who maintain that the entire story originated from a viral TikTok edit and snowballed into something larger than reality. In the age of AI-generated content and deepfake videos, such skepticism is valid. The bigger picture, whether real or exaggerated, the Wahlberg-Fallon controversy highlights how modern celebrity culture thrives on conflict, even imagined ones. A single rumor can dominate the internet for days, overshadowing verified news. Fans, bloggers, and influencers all play a role in amplifying stories that may not have any factual basis. It also underscores a key challenge for public figures: the impossibility of controlling narratives once they take on a life of their own online. Even if the "storm off" never occurred, the perception that it did has already shaped public opinion, perhaps more powerfully than truth ever could. Conclusion: at this point, the alleged Mark Wahlberg storm off remains a mystery. No official footage, statement, or credible source has confirmed it. But the sheer persistence of the rumor shows how hungry audiences are for moments of unscripted drama, especially involving celebrities known for their composure. Until NBC or Wahlberg's representatives release an official comment, the story exists in that gray space between fact and fiction, a cautionary tale about the power of viral narratives in modern media. Would you like me to continue with Part 3, 1,500 words, that dives into the aftermath, media analysis, and public reaction timeline?